Welcome back, everyone. I'm JayborinoPlays. Thanks for joining me. We're playing Dead Space 3 Awakend. It's the DLC. So we're on Chapter 2. So I am going to head up to the bridge of the Terra Nova because we're going to see if we can take the Terra Nova home or something like that. So let's hop up here. I did upgrade my air, so I don't feel like I'm in any sort of rush. Unfortunately, I missed some pickups in Part 1, so I've just decided I'm not going to get like a guide or anything for this. I just plan on playing through it like just a normal playthrough, and I still technically have 100% in the game. It only counts the main game pickups. Let's go ahead and open this. Though the pickups you do get from Awakend are pretty good. I'm playing on hard mode still. Unfortunately, Big Brett is not joining me. It makes me a little sad, but that's okay. We're almost done with this game. I'm pretty much ready for it to be over myself. So, we're back on the Terra Nova. Surprisingly, there are still monsters. There are still monsters. There are all sorts of new pickups, even though we've been through the ship.
Hello. If anyone out there is still sane, you have to finish the plan. We thought we could use the ship's reactor to power our shock point drive, but they've taken it to the conning tower at mid-station and locked me out. If you can get to the bridge, there should be a way to defeat the lockdown, but you'll need to... No.
Time for you to join the church, brother.
No! Get off me! Stop! Stop!
So they're pretty much just killing anyone who's not crazy.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, you think you can lift the lockdown?
I'm about to find out.
Let's try. So I'm not really scared. I have a really good gun. I think this might be the chapter where things start getting a little crazy, because I know that like Isaac and Carver start being a little more at odds with each other, which is why I'd be interested to know how this worked out in co-op. But I think it's mostly the same. I'm not really that concerned. I really do like Awakened compared to the whole game. I think the concept is really cool, and it's kind of back to things being really creepy. And I feel like there was a lot of creepiness that was lacking in most of Dead Space 3. I think the creepy little skeleton guys were scary, but that was about it. I hear enemies. I'm going to just walk around here and get my pickups. Just because I'm not using a list doesn't mean I'm not going to pick up the things that are right in front of my face. These are +3s. That's really good. Oh, my word. So as you can see, these guys are ultra crazy. They cut off their hands and add metal to them, so they're just really eerie and weird. So when you heard them chopping up that guy in the audio message saying it's time to join the church, it meant we cut off your hands, apparently, so that we can add weird daggers to them. Very strange. So here's Randall Carr again, and we're following Randall Carr as he's like the only one who's not crazy. He's trying to like fix the ship and stuff, and I assume that the guy that we heard on that audio message was probably him. Because as far as I know, he's probably like the only non-crazy unitologist that was still left alive up until this point. I mean, the unitologists were always crazy, but he had, if you read the text logs, which you are welcome to, you can pause those and read those, you kind of read that he's not that. He's sort of becoming disillusioned.
Carver, I'm heading to the tram. I should have the shock point drive soon.
Good. I'm not far from the reactor. I'm gonna go see what shape it's in.
So we're heading back to the conning tower, which was where we had an optional mission in the main game. Oh my word, the Brother Moons.
Isaac.
How did they learn my language?
You alright?
Voices in my head. They want me to lead them.
Well, don't listen to them. We need to get home.
What if that's what they want us to do?
Isaac, when people hear voices in their heads, it means they're going crazy. You are going crazy, alright? Now get the fucking shock point drive. Shit.
Shit. That's funny. I always thought Carver was one of the more interesting and funny characters. Whoa, that's weird. That's really graphic. We can't even take them down. Alright, let's grab this. Is it Randall Carr? Yes, it is. So this is, again, him talking about people who still haven't left the church, or who have left the church. So he's left the church. He's saying everyone else is going sort of crazy now. I mean, in a way, these guys aren't even unitologists anymore. They're just super weird crazy. So let's head down. I think this environment of the Terra Nova is so much better than the original. Absolutely. I don't know. I just think they maybe rushed. I mean, this is a great game. I think they just sort of pushed forward and copy-pasted a lot of environments when they could have made them really creepy. Look at these idiots. I'm just going to inch in. Comme ça! Huh. Well, I can't shoot them. This is really, So they cut off their hands and blind themselves.
Now, my brother, you too will become one of us. A true believer.
Yeesh. So like I said, I clearly know that these are fake, but they can still hurt me. So I have to shoot them, even though I'm basically shooting at nothing. But no problem. They're just going to get wrecked just like necromorphs.
Isaac! Isaac, what happened?
I don't know. I thought they were here, but...
Okay, we gotta get out of here before you turn into a basket case. Can you reach the conning tower?
Yeah. I can use the tram to reach the mid-station. I should be there soon.
I like how Carver's the one saying, hey, we gotta be careful, you're turning into a basket case, when he was clearly the basket case of this game. Like, Isaac was the down-to-earth guy this game. Alright, we gotta go to the conning tower, which was mid-station, right? At least I think.
They are coming, my brothers. They are coming and they are hungry. Is your soul prepared to feed them? Or will you be judged unworthy and cast aside? Join me as we build a new church together. Not of brick and mortar, but of flesh and blood. Join me in a tribute so glorious that the heavens themselves will take notice. They are coming, my brothers, and we will be ready.
So it's like the Brother Moons are talking directly to these weirdos. I know that this is where I need to go, which makes me want to go to Aft Station.
Brothers and sisters, the age of man.
This is Saint and Savior. They're like worshipping Danik, and there's their hands. Alright, first off, that's really weird. So I'm just going to go to Aft Station, because that, to me, means there's probably pickups, but that also means we have to wait in this tram. I can't emphasize enough, again, they really reclaimed the creepiness of this game. I was talking to Brett about this, and you could hear us talking about this a lot in our earlier episodes, about how this game is very action-based, and the strength of this game absolutely is the customizability of your weapons, which is really, really cool. I think the story, like the storytelling itself, is pretty strong. But overall, I think the gameplay is lacking. I think it's lacking the creepiness. There aren't really many jump factors, and, you know, you're never really frightened of anything, because at this point I'm so strong it doesn't matter.
Engineering and repair.
Okay. So it's telling me to go back that way. So I'm just going to walk up here. Is there... Did I waste my time? I think I wasted my time. I had hoped maybe there'd be a pickup. I'm thinking that I'm going to have to come here later. Shoot. Well, I'm a fool. Alright, sometimes when you're really anal like I am, and you're like, well, I want to get all the pickups, right? So I'm going to go the direction that doesn't seem intuitive, because that's probably the direction the story's going to take me. So I'm going to go the other direction so I can get all the 100% pickups. Well, in this case, I have a feeling that the story will eventually take me to Aft Station. In which case, I sort of wish they would have just kept it locked instead of me now wasting my time. But that's really no one's fault but my own. Come on now. We've got to be almost there. But we're going to be going back through the conning tower. The conning tower is one of my favorite optional missions, too, I think. Other than the co-op, where Carver's going crazy, because those are just cool, but... I think the conning tower, I like the whole subplot of the guy who knew that soldiers were coming to kill him, and he, you know, killed his co-workers who, you know, were also trying to kill themselves and him, and he, like, held out, and then ended up killing himself because he was the only one left alive. I don't know, it was just really, really eerie, and these games are really, really dark when you, you know, take the time to play them and think about what's really going on. Alright, we've made it back. Holy shit!
We have become too many.
That is just terrifying.
Go around.
Wow.
Corporations
Okay.
trusted with our money.
No, we do not have any pickups. Let's check the bench. I will check the bench. This used to be a tungsten door. Now it is no longer a tungsten door, it seems. And there we go. Stasis support. Inventory full. Let's drop one of these things off. Let's just drop a health pack. Grab stasis support, and then we can drop, and then we can throw it all on the bench. Mark II stasis support, though. Unfortunately, no Mark II damage support. So I've gotten some good support things, but nothing so good that it's worth changing my current setup. Though the Mark II stasis support seems like it would be really good because it would slow them down. I'm not really concerned about slowing them down though. I think I'm fine. And the okay, let me just check what's available. All right, let's just see what's available. I'm keeping damage support. That's just too good to not have. Electric charge. What do we got? Flame gaze. Safety guard. Mark II stasis. Mark II ammo. Okay, well, let's see. Craft new attachments. Nope. Okay, no options. I think I'm happy with where I'm at now. Okay, the electricity is just really, really good. I mean, the flame would be really good too, you know, but that's fine. All right, let's go in between these creepy things. I don't know. It's just like really, really fun and now really eerie.
Don't be afraid. All are welcome to be a part of our church. But what part will you give? An ear that you may hear their message? A tongue that you may spread their word? Or a head that you may understand their divine wisdom?
Did that actually do damage to me? Because that's dirty. No, it didn't. So that's nice that they didn't actually force you to take damage there. Really, really creepy. I don't know. This is one of the scariest environments of all the Dead Space games, and I just wish that more of Dead Space 3 was this. I think just the unitologist extremism in general has always been really eerie, and it was always creepy with all the candles and stuff, and I can't. It won't even let me shoot these guys. These guys clearly want to kill me, but it won't let me shoot them. All right. That's like the cult leader right there. He still has his hands because he's the one who's cutting off other people's hands. All right, let's walk up through here. Oh! Oh! All right, well, that was rude. I hate these necromorphs. These are probably my least favorite ones. I'm gonna die. Oh my... Ah! Okay, run. Now I'm crazy again. So this guy, I'm stasis. Woo, just dodged him. This guy walks towards you and you can't kill him. I'm stasis again. Here's the creepy little baby things. Well, they're not really babies, they're children, but... I'm okay though, I think. So you occasionally become crazy and then that guy tries to kill you, and he can still do damage to you, but I'm just gonna run.
Ascension is at hand. Prepare yourselves the way that you may be found. We prepare. We purge the sins of our bodies, and we lift up our voices to them, that we may be found.
So he can't be stasis, and he can't be shot.
What do you want from me?
Hey, Isaac, take it easy.
Are we doing the right thing, Club? Huh? Are we?
Don't let them into your head, man. Now look, I found the reactor. It's all rigged up. We just need the shock point drive. Can you get it?
Yeah, I can get
Then
it.
do that.
Okay, so this is, I mean, again, this is what needs to happen. When you give the player the option to have really overpowered weapons, then, oh, this is where we came from, right? Okay, so let's go back up. When you give the power really overpowered weapons or attachments or whatever, then you need to add something to the gameplay to actually make it still scary. And in this case, you have an enemy that pops out every so often, you go crazy. One, he can stasis you, and two, you can't kill him. You just have to run away from him and he just teleports around. That's scary, alright? It seems a little cheap, and if they did it the whole game, sure, that wouldn't be that great. But, for the most part, I'm very happy with this. That asshole. Is there another one? They make really weird noises for still being people, alright? These guys aren't necromorphs, they're just emulating necromorphs. Very strange. Research circuit available at the bench. Okay. Whoa! We got all sorts of stuff here. Let's check this out. Randall Carr. Tried to run, but my ankle caught in a hole. Alright, well that's not good. I assume that they, Yeah, so he's pretty much renounced unitology entirely. But of course, you can only assume that Randall Carr is going to die. Anybody who you follow in the text logs always ends up dying. Well, there he was again. Yeah, with the music and stuff, it's like actually creepy again. Good times. Pick this up. Chapter 1 was meh, but now we're getting into like the real meat of the expansion, and it is so, so cool. I'm excited about those new circuits. Still have to check those out. Alright. Anytime I hear chanting, it means we're coming up to like a hallucinatory area, or we're gonna just go crazy. Alright, let's keep going. I'm actually a little nervous. Because we definitely can still die. Oh my god. That's actually creepy. I jumped a little there. Okay. And pick these up. I can't emphasize enough how this really captures so much of what this game was missing for the most part. It's like they were it's like they listened to their fans who may have complained. I don't know. I don't know how much time was between this coming out and the main game. But if it's anything like big video game companies, they probably made it before the main game even came out. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, we'll just release it separately. Let's check the bench because we got some stuff. Nice. Nice. Okay, so what is that? Is it all this stuff? I mean, I already had these things. I don't need another repeater. I guess the attachments. Let's check these. No, that's the same. Let's check the frames. I wonder what I actually got there. Whatever. Okay, let's check the circuits then. Because if I have better circuits, then... I mean, I don't think anything could be better than what I already have. The +3s are the best that you can have. Weird. I'm also a little anal. I like to, like, mark them as all, like, red. Okay. Back, back, back. Let's check this. Alright, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm happy with my gun. Maybe I'll get a damage mark too. That would be real good. But we'll see. That might not be a thing that's available. Took a bit of a sip of lemonade there to reinvigorate myself as I move through this ship of death. Alrighty. If the whole game was like this, I think both Brett and I would have remained a little more engaged than we did. But I don't know. I was pretty happy with our Dead Space 3 playthrough. We got 100%. It was generally really fun. So we're at the top of the conning tower. That guy who was up here, I forget his name, he's just gone. His dead body is now gone. He was sitting in this chair, and he has mysteriously disappeared, which only makes me think that the creepy unitologist took it and did who knows what with it. Here's the shock point drive. Oh! Alright, we're going into our heads now, so we're going to have to deal with some shit. I'm ready. Alright, we're back in this area. I'm just going to stand here. Oh, yeah, okay, he stasises me. These guys don't bother me. Once he gets up in my face, I'm just going to run by him, like that. Miss me. These things just spawn. Usually, like, you have to destroy the marker or something here. Again, you can't kill this guy. He dodges you, so you just kill the little things and then run away from him. He might just teleport right in front of me, which is scary. Alright, now I'm going to shoot this thing.
Show us the way to Earth, Isaac.
So yeah, the moons are theoretically talking to me, and Isaac's getting suspicious, but maybe they're not. Maybe I'm just flat out crazy. It's really hard to tell. Okay, so again, I'm just going to check around. Are there any pickups? Any pickups? Doesn't seem like it. Let's grab this.
I found it, Carver.
Great, now let's go home.
We're not going back. No one can.
What? Yes, we can. There's time to warn everyone. Isaac, we can save Ellie.
If any one of us returns, they'll follow. We have to destroy the shock point drive.
No! Isaac, bring the drive to the reactor. You've got to do this for me, man.
Yeah, I'll bring it to the reactor so I can throw it in. Then we blow the whole thing to hell.
No! Isaac, God!
Huh. So yeah, this really makes you wonder what... now I'm kind of curious how the co-op would go. Here's a weapon part. Ah! Damage support Mark II! Damage support Mark II! I'm going to be using that. I'm going to put that in my gun as soon as possible. But we're on Chapter 3, so I'm going to go ahead and stop now. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.